Hello everyone. So today I welcome you all on this beautiful channel Name Trader, and it has been a long time since I have uploaded my last video, and today there was some problem with the technicals. I was not able to record things properly. I was not able to, since I have changed my system, so it took me time to understand each each part of it, and these are so technical terms to actually record video and same time right on the screen with different softwares. And there are plenty of softwares, but everything will be fine with time. And now let's just start with our video of today, which is again a part of technical analysis, as usual. And I am continuing with the technical analysis series. This may be video number 11, and I have completed 11 videos, and it is actually from basic. Now I have moved to advanced. I will change the thumbnail today, and I will continue with a candle. Previously I think I covered one such candle, and now it's time to cover another such candle, which is hanging man. So I would like to tell you what hanging man basically means. uh, hanging man basically, it is a type of candle which resembles hammer. If you have ever observed the shape of a hammer, it must be like this, like a rectangle. Then at the bottom we have a stick, right? This is the resemblance of a hammer. It is also called a hanging man candle. And if I would just like to draw it more properly with the help of rectangles and a bar below it. Yes, that's how you will see a candle like this. The importance of these candles are so much that these colors do not matter, right? If it is, even if it is red or green, it plays the same role, which you will I will let you observe things in the chart. And now uh, it's time for me to tell you some behind the logic behind these candles. And I want to tell you that candles are traded the most frequent in technical analysis trading. uh, Whether you trade bitcoin, or you trade commodity like oil, gas, gold, silver, or you trade equity, or you trade future and option, obviously. And now it's time for uh, we to discuss the different types of candle. So now so today I have come with hanging man candle. So hanging man candle is a type of candle which actually it is a reversal type of candle. So what do we mean by reversal type of candle? A candle which has the capacity to reverse a prior trend, like whatever the previous trend was, and this candle formed at last. And this particular candle has the capacity to change the particular prior trend, and give you tremendous profit. So there are some rules, and simply I will tell you the logic behind the these candles. Suppose suppose it let me just can I just drag it upward? Okay, fine. Let's just with our hand. So suppose this is the hanging man candle formed, and it will always form at the top, like that's why it is called the hanging man. If you want to hang, you have to uh, move to a platform, there only you can hang from there. I think there is some issue with my mouse. You just do not let me. I don't know what the problem is. No, it may work fine. So hanging man candle. Please cooperate with my drawing. It will improve day by day. So suppose this is the hanging man candle which has formed at the top, and if it is a buying trend, right? So buying trend, we have seen a candle here, then second candle here, then this candle. These are all green candles, right? And it is a buying trend, and it doesn't matter if some candles here closes red, like in a buying trend it is, we can in a buying trend there can be also red candles. It should not, my god, buying trend, right? Buying trend continues, and thereafter uh, the chart, the index, the equity, commodity, whatever you are trading, forms a candle like this. What this signify, you tell me? So we can see from here that the buyers have entered the market and took it to a next level, right? And the buying has started from here and it goes till there. Now what I want you to observe is that these candles are green, right? Green candle. So it shows you a buying trend, and as I have told you, this is a red candle. It doesn't matter if in a buying trend if it forms a red candle. So suppose the buying has started from here, and it continues like forming new candle, new high, new high, new high, and new low. As I have already mentioned, the buying trend always goes like this: high, low, new high, new low, new low, new high, new low, new high, new low, new high, new low, new high. So this is the new high, this is the new low, this is the new high, this is the new low, this is the new high, this is the new low. And this is called a buying trend, right? A healthy buying trend, because never you will never see a market go like this, right? Market always, it is the nature of market to uh, go in ways like this. It is the nature of market. So I want you to observe what? Want you to observe things such as, just let me just rub the extra drawings. So, so I want you to observe that buyers have taken a market to a different level. From this level, they have taken it to this particular level. Now what we can say that the buyers have exhausted, the buyers have fulfilled, like buyers may have entered here, buyers may have entered here, and it took the profit and took the chart to index to here, and have a profitable day, right? Buyers are in profit. So buyers are at profit and they are exhausted, like at this level very less buyers are entering the market, and it forms a candle like this. What a candle signifies, what a candle signifies like this, right? That it opened up here, this candle opened at here. If it is a green candle, right? Let me just, so if it is a green candle, again a green candle, since it is a buying trend, so it opened here, he went up to a high, uh, it made a high of this candle, this particular position, it made a high of this position, and now it came back to test its lows, right? It has came to its lows, and again went back and closed. So what do you think that took time to form a candle like this. So basically what happened here, like the candle formed here and it went up to this particular position, but it could not went further from this. What it tells us, it tells us that there are at these positions there are sellers. They want to market, they are selling from this point. So they have understood that the buyers are traveling for a long distance. They have already traveled a long distance, right? From here buyers are continuing the market to made a new highs, new lows. So the sellers are ready to dominate the market. So they have already known that the buyers have already touched, the buyers have already uh, took up took a sizable profit, and now it's time for us. So they from this level, whenever it tries to go up from there, the sellers enter and pushes it down. And at a particular point, the sellers took it to this low, right? Lows are always formed by sellers in a market, right? If it is this is the market, lows are always formed by sellers and highs are always created by buyers. If it is creating a high, it means the buyer dominated. If it is creating a low, it means the sellers dominated. So the market went down to this point, and from this point what we can observe that the sellers have dominated the buyers. But last, when the candle closes, in green. Suppose this is the green candle, right? So the candle closes in green. This signifies that buyers are dominating. Since it is a buying trend, the buyers are dominating the market. And here we can observe that buyers were less dominating, right? Or we can say the sellers have started the from this particular point, the seller has started to gain some interest in market, and he might after this low formation, he may reverse the candle and reverse the trend. Sorry, not the candle, actually the trend. So after this particular formation, right, let me just draw it once again. It is a green candle, again a green candle, again a green candle, again one green candle, once again it is a green and a red. I am just including any red candles to let you know that market does not make only new highs, it also makes reds, lows, I mean. And this is the nature of market, right? Market went in like upward, up then down, up then down, up then down, and lastly it forms a green candle, then a hanging man, right? So hanging man, if it is a green candle, then it simply means that it opened from here, went to this high, and it opened here, it went up to this low position, and after it went up and closed in green. It simply means that the buyers are not able to simply cover the sellers, right? So basically, what do you think the candles, like this candle, what happened in this candle, in these candles? So a particular trade, if it is going to be a trade, then there are two participants, right? A buyer and a seller. If I sell something, then only you can buy from me. So buying and selling are taking place from this, and the buying and selling process has started from this position only. But the buyers are more and sellers are less, right? Buyers are uh, uh, buyers are ready to buy at higher prices, right? So the sellers are less and buyers are more. Buyer thinks that the market will go up and up and up, so they are ready to buy at higher prices, even at higher prices. But what we can observe here, that less buyers are right now interested in buying at this position, at this particular position. The buyers are less interested, right? The strength of candle, simply a strength candle closes like this. If it is a green candle, and this is a strengthful candle, right? This is a strength candle. This shows that whatever the seller has given, whatever the seller has, all the buyers have observed its, sorry, absorbed its quantities. All the selling quantities they have absorbed, sorry. Right, so we can distinguish between a strength candle and a weak candle. So it is actually a weak candle for buyers, right? Buyers were not able to observe uh, absorb all the selling quantities, and hence the sellers took it down to this point, and afterwards the buyers gained control. But very few sellers were the very few sellers gained control at this point, and it closed like this, and it is a weak candle, right? It is a weak candle. So, and afterwards, what happened after this? Suppose after this green candle, a red candle forms, right? A red candle forms, and it breaks the low of, the hanging man candle, and it forms a forms a strength candle, and the sellers are able to form a strength candle. So at this particular point, what we can observe, that the sellers are gaining control. Sellers think that now we have came to a position where we get the maximum benefit. Like, how do you think the sellers make money? They make money by selling at higher points and buying at lower points, right? So the sellers think that we have came to this position, and we should sell from this and take it to the lower sides of the chart, right? The sellers have entered the market. They have started selling, and break the low of this candle. So now all the sellers watching the chart, right, observing the chart, they will also start to get have interest in this trend, and they will help the sellers who have started the selling trend, right? It simply means, if this candle breaks the low of this candle, it simply means the all the rest the sellers have started taking interest, and now the market may fall further from this point to a new low, and the trend may change. It simply means this. In between, it may form a green candle. It may form a green candle, sorry. A simple green candle doesn't mean the buyers are again interested. It simply means that there has some profit booking. Profit booking means simply, if a seller sold at this particular position, and if he wants to book his profit, then simply he will buy. So sorry, that's why there forms a green candle, and the market may fall further from this position. The market may fall from further this position, making new lows, right? As I have already told you, like, when market falls, it makes lower low and lower highs, right? Lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high. So it means it is a lower high, it is a low, sorry, what I said, lower low and lower high, right? It is a lower low, it is a lower high. lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high. Some terms are confusing, that's why it take time. So this is the process of formation of hanging man candle, and all this process takes place, and we have to consider a particular prior trend in taking if you want to trade the hanging man, and it may even form a red candle, right? It doesn't it is not necessary that it it have to be it has to be a green or red. Anything can be. So I'm clearing some doubts. Maybe you have a doubt that what we what we would do if it forms a red candle. Red candle and so red candle is more like it is more important. If it forms a red candle, then it is like in our side. Red candle would be like this. Red candle would form like this, right? It means the price has opened here. It went up to down at this point and closed at this point. So it is more satisfying for sellers to see a red candle, like the seller has at this seeing this candle, they can conclude that the seller has started to gain interest, right? Now let's just discuss some rules of this particular hanging man candle. As you can see, I have already mentioned that I like to make notes of whatever things I read or see anywhere. So I have made a note, right? Hanging man, you can see from here, hanging man. It may appear to you reversed the signs. So I would like to write some rules. So basically I want to make it clear that whatever we trade, we wait for wait for some setup to form. We wait for our setup to form in the chart, and then only we should trade. So it has some rules, like in uh, we will always follow a 5 minute chart for anything trade. For any trading, we will have to follow a 5 minute chart, right? And in 5 minute chart, we have to see at least 11 to 13 candles, right? uh, 11 to 13 candles of prior trend. So as it is a selling candle, so it means we have to see a 11 to 13 candles. 11, it looks like inverted one, right? We have to see if the trend is strong enough. So basically what this 11 to 13 candles prior trend means, it basically tells us that there has been a strong buying momentum. Now the buyers are exhausted, the buyers don't want to buy at higher prices. The the, the seller think at this particular position that they have came to a very high position, and we can take control from there, from the buyers. And so the rules are 5 minute chart. In 5 minute chart, there should be minimum 11 to 13 candles, right? And minimum 170 to 200 points in bank nifty if you are trading future and options, right? And 70 to 30 points in 70 to 90 points in move in nifty. So what do I mean by 170 to 200 points movement, right? If you have ever traded anything like bank nifty or fin nifty or nifty, then you might know something like they are at levels of Bank Nifty is at level of 44,035 and it made a high of 44,069, low of 44,023. So so it should be a prior movement of in Bank Nifty, like it is a Bank Nifty, it should be a prior movement of 200 points, right? This movement, this buying trend should be of 200 points. This buying trend should be of 200 points. Then only if it forms a hanging man, then only we will take a trade. And the other important point is that we have to look if the 170 to 200 points movement was in 11 to 13 candles, not a single candle. Like there can be candles formation of 200 points. I will show you right now. Today there has been a candle of like maybe 200 to 250 candle, 200 to 250 points candle. And so it should be a movement of 200 points. First rule, it should be a movement of 170 to 200 points, or it should be a movement or not, sorry, compulsorily it should be a movement of 11 to 13 candles, 11 to 13 candles of 5-minute candle, right? 5-minute candle, what do we mean by 5-minute candle? That a particular candle took 5 minutes to form, like it is a 5-minute candle. So it simply means that it took 5 minutes to form this candle. So 11 to 30, 13 5-minute candles and 170 to 200 points prior movement. And this is in Bank Nifty, right? Bank Nifty, I don't think like many of you would have been trading in Bank Nifty, but as I have mentioned, and in Nifty, it should be, in Nifty it should be of 70 to 90 points, 70 to 90 points. And the 11 to 13 candles are same for this Nifty 50, I mean. And if you are trading stocks, like I know most of you, my viewers, have been trading in equity. So stocks, there can be like one 1% movement, 1% prior movement, like this is a 1% movement. If it would have been a stock, this will look like a 1% movement, or 1.5% movement, or 2% movement, minimum 1.5%, right? Minimum 1.5% movement in equity. So this is for equity, this is for Nifty, and this is for Bank Nifty. And the 11 to 13 candles apply to 5-minute candles apply to equity, Nifty, and Bank Nifty. Rest all the rules are same, and it should be a strong buying trend. So this 1.5%, this simply the rules are simply giving you to giving you insights of how we can say that it has been a strong buying momentum. So if an stock moves 1.5% up in uptrend, so it is a buying trend, it is a strong buying trend. If Nifty moves 70 to 90 points in uptrend, it simply means Nifty has a strong buying momentum, and Bank Nifty 170 to 200 points. Now let's just erase this mess and look at, we should come to, and sorry, most importantly, the targets, that what we should expect the target after the formation of. And I have also not told you the entry and SL. Let me just erase something, right? Let me just erase this. I will tell you the target, the entry, the stop loss. So, so we have observed that it is a 200 points Nifty, 1.5% movement in stock, or 70 to 90% movement in Nifty, and we will count the candles, and it is 11 to 13 candles. Maybe here I have drawn 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So there would be two more candles, right? Minimum there should be 11 candles, right? And maximum, minimum 11 candles, and maximum can be anything above from 11. So after the formation of this hanging man candle, and we have also rechecked our rules, the rules I have already mentioned. We will we will wait for the we will wait for the candle to break its low. If a red candle, or I don't think green candle will break the low. If a red candle breaks its lows, then we will take the entry. With a stop loss of, as you know, a stop loss is always important. We do not like to trade with a stop loss, as it will give you unlimited loss. So never trade without stop loss. So stop loss of this level, entry of this level, and the first target we should expect is 55% of the trend, right? 55% of the trend. So if it is a movement of 200 points, then we should expect around 110 points, right? 110 points, 120 points. The first targets should be 110 points, 55% of the prior trends. If it is a stock 1.5% movement, 1%, 5% prior movement, then we should expect 0.75, right? uh, the first target. And second target is 100%. This is so strong candle, you will never stand. I want you to backtest this candle, look out for these candles, and confirm these results. The rules confirm these rules, the results, and everything, the entry and the stop loss. So I think that I have covered all the rules, and now it's time for us to look out for the examples, the formations that hanging man has, the charts has shown us. Let's just dive into the charts of today. I have Bank Nifty, right, and a hanging man would look like. I think I have some examples here. Some. Ah, where I don't know where to find a hanging man. We'll look more, get a look of hanging man. This could be an example of hanging man, back to back two hanging man candles. So these two candles, like uh, formed on 2nd August, and these two candles at 3:15 and 3:20 and 3:25, right? At the closing, it nearly formed at market closing. So we look for our rule to confirm and where to take entry the and other targets and things, right? So first let's count the number of candles. So the bank trend has started from this candle: 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12. So after these candles, after 11 candles, it is formed a candle look-alike candles of hanging man, right? Actually it is a hanging man, no doubt, but it's a bigger candle, so no issue, you can trade that also. So the other rule is that it should be a movement, since it is a bank nifty, it is bank nifty, so it should have a uptrend of minimum 170 to 200 points. Let's just see if it is 120 or something. The bank trend has started from this candle, right? And it is a movement of 308 points. So simply it is a best trade we can take, right? It is a best trade for us. All the rules qualify. We have 11 candles minimum, and there are 11 candles. We have 300 points movement, and the minimum points movement is 172 to 200 points, and then the market forms a hanging man candle. This is a hanging man candle, this is a hanging man candle, and this is the entry price of ours. Like here we will enter in the market, and not no, sorry, it is it is the opening price. We will enter at the low, right? So this is the entry of our, we will enter here, and we will put a stop loss of this particular point, right? Stop loss, and we will enjoy the ride. So let me just check out for you, like how many points this trend has given. If we just apply the sorting position, we have sorted from here, and we will close at this candle, taking a stop loss of this, right? So we have 18 points of stop loss, and the target is 169.71 points, and since it is a movement of 300 points, we have 50% target, which is 150 points, and here we are at 169 points of target. And if we uh, have maintained our trade, right, seeing the trend, then it may give us another 300. No, it gave us 239 points. Now we will look out for another example. We look out for another example. First trade, and it is successful. Now another example of hanging man. We will see after a considerable buying momentum, right? There should be a buying momentum prior to the formation of hanging man. This is a hanging man candle, but will not enter, because will not enter in this trade since it has not broken the low of this candle, right? If we look at this example, it has not broken the low in the first three candles. So I would like to add another rule. That if the low breaks within the formation of first three candles after the formation of hanging man candle. Like this is the first candle, like the hangman candle formed, and 1, 2 and 3. If it breaks if these three candles breaks the low, then we will then only we will enter, otherwise we will not enter in the market and wait for another setup. And this has broken, this candle I think have broken the low. 5, maybe 7th or 8th candle have broken the low and will not enter in the market, because the moment, because uh, simply the logic behind the entry in first three candles is that we would like to capture the momentum, right? As a buyer or a seller, we would like to capture the momentum of the trade. Will not for We will not wait for our trade to get success. We'll only take profits and move out of the chart. And this is another candle formation of hanging man. This is the candle, and it is a movement of 285 points, right? And it looks like it is a formation of 11 to 13 candles. And we entry here, we will entry here, and the stop loss would be this 50 points stop loss, and target is 100 points, and we are done 100 points in just a candle, and which is risk reward ratio of 1:2. If you are new to the market, you will not know what is risk reward. Please ask me in the comment. I will respond. I may respond. This is the formation of a candle, right? And it is a candle of say 101 points, right? So this is the thing I was referring to when I said that the 200 points movement should be in candles of 11 to 13 candles, not in a single movement of 1 or 2 candle or 3 candles, right? It should be proper 11, minimum 11 candles, then only we will enter. I think that's enough, but let's look out for another, if there are another other candles. Wait, let me just it's so time consuming, right? Finding a particular candle. And here is the candle where we will have to book a loss, right? So this is a candle, this is our candle. This is our candle, right? This is our candle, hanging man candle, formed after long period, and good movement also, a good movement of approximately 400 points. We'll enter here, enter in the third candle, right? As it breaks the low, we'll enter here, and in this candle we will have to, in this trade we will have to book a loss. We'll put a stop loss of here 80 points, and in this candle we will be out of the market as it hits our stop loss. So that's why stop loss is important. You never know the maybe the buying trend is so strong, right, that it further continues after, even after the formation of hanging man. So always try to have candles like tight stop loss, right? Always try to have tight stop loss, so that you do not have a tremendous loss. You have you should always have small losses and big profits in stock market. So that's all for today. I hope you enjoyed the video. I welcome all the feedbacks. Please do comment in our channel comment section, and I will accept all the feedbacks with open arms, right? And I will further continue all the candles I have, and there are very many there are many more candles left to discuss, and I will discuss each and every part of the candle, which may help you to like uh, do wonders in stock market, and I will help you with that. And I'm basically, this channel is for the beginners. I i wanted to help all the beginners who are making big losses. I just want to say them like, make make uh, losses more, but less losses. I mean to say that we should have small losses, right, and a strong and big profits. This simply means this: if we take a trade of like 10 trades, right? If we took a trade of 10 trades, right, and we have risk reward ratio of 1:2, right? For example, if we wanted to take trade, if we took a trade and we have a stop loss of 10 points, then we expect the market to give us 20 points in favor, right? For our 10 points of stop loss, we want 20 point from the market, and as soon as the market gives us 20 points, we will move out. So suppose there are 50-50 chances of profit and loss. So means five trades, our five trades are profit, and our five trades are loss. So loss means uh, 10 into 5 means 50 points, we are in loss. But profit, how many profit do we have? We have 5 into 20, which means we have 100 points of profit, uh, after minusing, after subtracting our loss, which is 50 points. We still have 50 points in our hand, and we are positive, right? So this is simply risk reward ratio, calculating our risk, calculating our profit. We should always trade in less quantity in starting. We should always take a standable loss. Simply means a loss which you can afford, right? Never take a loss which you cannot afford. That's all for today. I hope you liked the video. uh, Please do subscribe to our channel, like and comment. That's all. Thank you. And here I closes the recording.